Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Ball is out there with Castle, and it's Rice in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, George out there with MP. Then it's Maxey, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
Well, MP's made it known that he's gunning for Defensive Player of the Year. He's up against some tough competition.
MP has been stifling scores through this point of the season. He'd love to continue to create problems here tonight. He wants to be an anchor of this team and help steer another win as he's done so well this year. I got to give MP the props for putting action where his words are.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Sohan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things for his team.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Castle. Good D by MP. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Now here's Sohan, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Johnson for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
MP drives in. George outside. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. George has got 6 points.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Rice's shot is off. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Maxey finds MP. The layup misses.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Now here's Sohan, covered by MP. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. There's a screen. Over George. Drilled from 11 feet out. Johnson's got his second basket.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
MP, a screen on Johnson. George, good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
San Antonio with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, BA. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Spurs trail by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson passes to Sohan. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6.
Great effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players his age.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Johnson. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
So it's San Antonio now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. A shot to stop the run. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Philadelphia leading by 7. MP left side. Pass to Embiid. Here's MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Well, guys, MP looking forward to his 3rd All-Star game appearance, an accolade he seems to be racking up.
And no doubt, MP is one of the premier talents in this league. Fans get excited to see him every night, and at this point, expect him to be suiting up as an All-Star.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Branham's checked in for Johnson. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
What's really impressed me is his ability to create for others on the offensive end. He's got a sharp mind for the game, and he's put it to use helping his teammates find good shots.
Here's Castle. No points yet. To the middle. They still need this. No good at the rim. The Sixers lead by 9. Pass to MP. And here's George. Inside. Here's McCain. For 3, Maxey. On target from range.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Now here's Ball. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Castle. MP with the block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Maxey.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
Here's Embiid. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Spurs trail by 14. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. Philadelphia, number 1.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
To the paint. Here's Castle. 20 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. They retain possession.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to MP. He takes it in. Oh!
Wow!
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
For the finish, and then Embiid with the dunk.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Rice. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
The drive by MP, pass to Maxey. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Spurs trail by 20. Here's Castle. Still no points. Pass to Branham. Sohan outside to halt the run. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
Here's McCain. Screen by MP. McCain's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
MP drives in. George outside. Screen by MP. Takes a three. George, and that's good. George has got 11 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Branham passes to Ball. Here's Sohan. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
And MP throws it down hard.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
Pass to Branham. Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Good work there as it goes. He's got 12.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Johnson on the wing. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
The Sixers lead by 14. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He scored 68 points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's MP. He played a great game against Indiana. Here's Maxey, plenty of space. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Spurs trail by 18. Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell. Back to Sohan. From deep. MP with the block. Driving to the back. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
The Spurs shooting 28% in this first quarter. Here's Hansen. No made baskets yet. Vassell outside. There's the three. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP against Johnson. Back to MP. Pass to McCain. Maxey with it. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Hansen. Three-pointer. MP with the block. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Sixers on top, leading by 17. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Chris Dunn is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's MP, and it's Bona in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Here's MP. Oh!
Wow!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Spurs shooting only 31% in the game. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Johnson. Here's Branham. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Sends it home from three-point land. Champagny's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. MP drives in. Back to Maxey. Screen by MP. To the inside. The kick out to Maxey. The three is up. Offensive board. Pass to Council. Back to MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Spurs trail by 21. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Champagny, covered by MP. Champagny shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP left side. The kick out to Maxey. Screen by MP. Fires the three, and Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP. Maxey's got 12.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Champagny. Fires the three. Council with a rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Hansen passes to Champagny. They set the screen. They need this. Branham misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Council. The three. Rebound by San Antonio. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
Well, truth be told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
Hansen, shot's good. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Pass to Maxey. The drive by MP. Here's Council. Launches it. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Fades away. Rebounded by Dunn. Philadelphia's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. MP. Here's Bona. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
MP, the pass to Dunn. Finished off the break. Dunn's got 5 points.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. For San Antonio, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Champagny to end the run, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. MP, the pass to Maxey. Dunn outside. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
Hansen passes to Johnson. And here's Vassell. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
MP finds Maxey. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
San Antonio has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Hansen passes to Johnson. The rebound by MP. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Hansen. Up top, Johnson. Jacks up a 3. sinks the tray. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
Offensive rebound, MP left side. For three, Maxey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Champagny. Here's Branham, covered by MP. Outside Johnson. To the middle. Here's Champagny. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Typical selfless play from Johnson. A very team-oriented player.
Outside Maxey. On the wing, MP. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. MP's got 30.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Hansen. Pass to Johnson. Here's Branham. On the wing, Vassell. Defended by Dunn. And yep, it's good. Vassell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. San Antonio with the ball after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. To the paint. Here's Sohan. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
For three, George. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right wing. Sohan, right side. Pass to Ball. There's the screen by Johnson. And Lonzo Ball gets a 3. Ball's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time.
Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Setting up for that all the way.
Hey, that's the kind of thing you have to envision before you even try it.
That was sensational. And you got to love seeing a guy having fun out there. So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
.119 left to play in the first half. Pass to Castle. Fires for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Back to George. Maxey passes to MP. Here's McCain. Clock at 6. MP with it. Sohan covering. For 3, George. Back to MP. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And getting rewarded for his hustle. MP just outworking everyone right there.
First trip to the line for him here.
That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Spurs, Lonzo Ball.
And the second free throw is good.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
And it's in there. MP's got 38 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And good! There's another.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting for San Antonio.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 4-3. And Maxey the bucket on the assist by MP. Maxey's got 12 now in this quarter. That one no good. And so it's Philadelphia way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word.
MP is stunting on them, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew.
And there wasn't too much. He's checked in for the Sixers. On the take. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Castle is out there with ball, and it's Rice in at center.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
MP finds George. From the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's MP. 43 points in the game. Count it. Good. MP's got 45 points.
They're really working the paint now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Castle. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. That one goes in. Johnson's got 13 now.
They have dialed Johnson up, and he has answered the call.
The kick out to Maxey. Releases. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Johnson. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
And MP throws it down hard.
I mean, you have to have the talent to make a move like that. But MP also puts in the work.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Johnson. He's still feeling it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now George. MP right side. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's Johnson. 16 points for him. Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. Philadelphia, number one.
They've been able to consistently slow opponents, using every tool they have to shut them down.
Kicks it to George. The three. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Sohan. Ball outside. Back to Sohan. Looking to win the run. Oh, MP with a block. Goes back up. Council with the bucket. Council's got 7.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Payne's checked in for Paul George. Ball outside. From deep, Johnson. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now. Philadelphia has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. MP shot is good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Outside Johnson. McConnell against ball. Back to Johnson. Oh, MP with a block. And they get it back. The 76ers shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Takes it inside. And got it. Another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Rice. Ball with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio again can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Inside. Here's Rice. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. And so here is Philadelphia. Payne, pass to MP. This one for 3. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Johnson. Sohan outside. It's hauled in by McConnell. Philadelphia's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Back to MP. Outside Payne. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's foul number 2 for him. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for ball. MP, the pass to Payne. Tries it from the top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
Sohan inside, working on Cornette. Hits the three-pointer. Rice has got 7.
And a quiet first half from distance, didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Here's Council, 7 points in the game. MP drives in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Council. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now here's Payne. 5 points in the game. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. Payne's got 8 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Good. He's got 9.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Payne finds MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Vassell outside. Pass to Champagny for 3. Fires in the triple. Champagny's got 10 points in the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
MP, the pass to Payne. Screen by MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hansen, defended by Payne. Offensive rebound. Here's Branham. Down low. Launches a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. The 76ers shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Yabusele. He buries it from 3.
What a great look by MP. He just finds a way to deliver.
Well, the Spurs shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Hansen passes to Vassell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Simpson. The 3 ball. And it's MP with a rebound. To the wing, right side. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And MP throws it down.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
30 seconds left in the third. And there's the screen to stop the run. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got 12 points.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And here's Payne outside. Connects from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
From the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. MP getting it done for the 76ers. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking.
For postseason awards, it seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
We've got campaign. MP is out there with George. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. It's George on the wing. Screen by MP. Shoots over Johnson. And George with the basket on the assist by MP.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Yet another bucket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Sohan outside. Outside Johnson. Puts up a 3. Oh, MP with a block. He's all alone. Oh, MP throws it down.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
Here's ball. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
San Antonio again can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And it's Cornette with a rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
And MP throws it down.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Sohan to win the drought. Rebound by Philadelphia.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
MP, the pass to George. Here's MP, and the layup is good off the glass.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.